Finalizing lift for a residential building may be a tricky one. With number of brands, models available, it's a very complex process. In this video, we are sharing you 10 important factors which we need to consider before finalizing the lift. Starting with assessment of the building. In this step, we will see what is the size of the building, what is the length of the building, how many units of houses are there, number of occupants, nature of the occupants, what will be the peak traffic hours and number of occupants in that hour. Wheelchair accessibility need to be provided. If it is a residential apartment, then we need to provide a separate lift for our structures. With this assessment, we need to finalize cabin size, number of lifts required, position of the lift, and all those things. Coming to speed and performance. Generally, speed of the lift depends on number of floors of the building. So general thumb rule is we should not take more than 30 seconds to travel in between the buildings. Coming to its energy efficiency. Choosing an energy efficient lift so that it consumes less power will be an added advantage during its performance, and it will add on to a huge savings in the maintenance cost. Generally, lift consumes 0.21 kilowatt per hour when it is in ideal conditions, and it consumes 0.83 kilowatts per hour when it is carrying a full load. Coming to the safety aspect. Safety should be the first priority while choosing the lift. It should contain sensors, smoke detectors, intercom facilities, and it should have an overload sensor, door locking system, door safety locking system, and it should have a UPS or ARD system, which is necessary in the emergency in case of a power down. The lift stops to a nearer floor and opens the door, and all the user interface should be user friendly. So make sure all these safety features are there in our lift. Coming to its maintenance and service part. So maintenance of a lift is a crucial part. So select a vendor who has a proper agreement for a servicing and maintaining the lift, so that we can maintain our lift in an ideal condition. Coming to the space requirement, we should make sure what is the cabin size, what is the pit required, what is the shaft size, and we should take in professional guidance, or you need to sit with your designer and you need to discuss whether this can be accommodated according to our plan, whether we have sufficient space. So finalizing these aspects needs even a professional guidance. Coming to future expansion and customization. So we need to think what are the future expansion we are going to make, number of floors which are going to add, and we can customize the interiors. So we need to sit with a lift vendor and we need to discuss whether all this customization can be accommodated in the future, so that while adding an extra floor or while doing any customization, it should not be an headache for us. The next point is compliances with the regulation. We should take care and we should ensure that whichever the lift we are selecting should adhere the government rules, and lift should follow the local building guidelines. Coming to aesthetics and noise reduction. We need to see what will the operation hours of the lift, what is the location of the lift. If the frequency of the operation is more, going to low noise lift operations will be better option. Coming to aesthetic part, if it upholds all the points which we discussed and it is less trendy, I will prefer that rather than going with a trendy modern lift. Finally, coming to the financial aspect. Here, we need to keep in mind the initial cost of the lift, installation charges, the pit construction cost, shaft construction cost, and maintenance aspect. We need to consider all these things and we need to check whether it is aligning with our budget. By considering all these key points with a professional guidance, it will be easy for you to finalize best lift for your residential purpose. Hope you like this video. We gave some clarity. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your construction journey.